Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the Champs news live at 3. Kicking it off with our portal review of M. Jackson 78, not to be confused with the Thriller Michael Jackson. We got M. Jackson 78 here. He's League 18. He's from the Outcast, WWE Outcast. 1.8 million roster talent, 265 superstar zone. Been playing 1,480 days. 352 of those are consecutive, almost a year consecutive. MJ, what happened 353 days ago? Look at that win percentage. That's pretty nasty. 97.5% is very impressive. 845 battles won last 30 days, and I actually a big fan of the top here. Obviously, Keith Lee is super good. Lana is very, very good. I like running her double armor honky tonk man. Even without her gear, if you have a purple move damage medal, she's really good. Farouk can still get it done. Great tag link with APA. Dawkins is super good. I'm definitely jelly of that one. Wish I had Dawkins. And Bailey carried my female roster forever, so I'm a big fan of that particular card. Let's see. 24 5-star superstars, good amount there. 129 4-stars, 104 3-stars, and 9 2-stars, so he can do some damage and talent up. I also not pictured here. I know my man, one of his favorite cards in the game is Mickey James. I know he loves Mickey, so I know that's one of his top cards and one of his favorites to play. He has 56 showboats, so once again showing the best class in the game is indeed showboats. 9 Hall of Famers, that's a good amount there. Best feud rank is first in the last 365 days. 1,248 faction heals all time. 263 feud wins in the last 30 days. 208th in the Christmas Chaos contest. 226 in the Hall of Fame. 359 in the New Gen Flash feud. 551 in the Road to SummerSlam contest. And 601 in the Mickey James Showdown Ballad solo contest, just to show some of his top finishes. MJ's been a big supporter of myself and my channel, as well as a big supporter of the best gummy bears on the planet, Albanese Gummy Bears. Albanese, if you're listening to this, I would be happy to be a partner with you and talk about your delicious gummy bears. Incidentally, if none of you guys have tried Albanese Gummy Bears, they really are the world's finest gummy bears. Do yourself a favor and go get some at one of your fine local retailers. They're amazing. You won't regret it. So kicking off the news today, we got a new blog, and it is Rhea Ripley Recurring Nightmare debut. So let's take a look at this. First off, the art looks sick. She looks amazing. Really, really good. Big fan of the artwork here. So don't sleep, don't even close your eyes. The brand new Rhea Ripley, the Reoccurring Nightmare, is here in a rage fit to raise the dead. Collect over 20 plus shard bags for a chance at her poster, or unlock her at 4-star silver. So 1,600 shard recruit point. Again, the card art is just fantastic. It looks like they list a few moves here. 160k damage finisher plus 18k per botch gem, 3 columns. That looks pretty impressive. A little bit high charge, so we'll see how we get those loaded, but that looks like a whole lot of damage right there, at least on those 2 moves. We'll see what she ends up having altogether. So normal start times, it looks like. It kicks off at 10:15 at noon. That's going to be tomorrow. Rated Z Edge Flash Market is going to be on the 16th, and Feud is going to start at its normal time on the 16th at 4 p.m. Speaking of Feud, minimum requirements 3, 2v2, 20-minute brawl timer, 1 prop limit, unique wins are 100,000. Line bonuses are here. You can see those. If you get Rhea Ripley, it's going to be a nice top line bonus. Not the biggest fan of this bottom line bonus. It's not that great other than the war score boost. So just take your best guys. We'll talk about that a little bit more tomorrow, as well as I'll do a breakdown on this where you can expect to get on tomorrow's news, things like that. Feud chest like normal, up to 6 million coins for top first place. It looks like they go down pretty quickly though, 5 million for second. So here's the solo event. Of course, 1 million if you get Rhea Ripley. 10 million looks to be the max milestone, or 9999999 repeating. First time loot coin on Friday, Saturday, Sunday get progressively bigger. 375,000 total points there. This is a big number, 25,000 per loot coin. So yeah, that's interesting. So here's the bags. This says regular rewards. One premium bag, and this is the premium, 75 shards or a 4-star. 3 nightmare bags, basic, that's 25 or 2. 11,000 of the MLC points, a random legendary strap, 15 tier 4 medals, 25 Alistair Black shards, some Drew McIntyre Slaw tokens, some 1 5-star emerald token, 5 million coin, 850 TP. More shard bags are available in limited time tours. That's not all the rewards. They separated it. So it looks like these rewards are what you can get, quote unquote, free. Would be the way I look at that. That's, I think, the case. Additional rewards. Achieve these milestone rewards exclusively by spinning the loot. So yes, that is indeed the case. Viper Strike skill plate. 1 more premium bag, so you miss out on 1 of these bags. That's not the end of the world. 4 random straps, 50 Lashley shards, 50 black shards, 2 emerald tokens, 14 million coin, 800 TP. These are in milestone 13 plus. So looks like this is what you get for free, which is a decent chunk, and this is what you get paid. So that was nice of them to break that down and separate that. Top 100, or there's top 100 leaderboard get prizes. It looks like a solo event. It goes to 20th for Ripley. Maybe not that. Yeah, it looks like 20th, etc. There. War score competition. This is usually interesting. So 25 million is the max war score point. 7.5 million to get all the solo points. So that's not too hard. Here's your bonus characters. 2.5 million bonus if you get Rhea Ripley. That's crazy, man. Pulling the card helps so much in these events now. It's ridiculous how much it counts for. These are not solo points, by the way. These are war score points, 2 separate things. So this will just help you with your war score. In some of these cases, it's not even probably worth it to get these points. You're just better off feuding faster without using them. But 7.5 million gets you 3.375 Rhea Ripley recurring nightmare solo points. And if you get to the 25 million mark, this is kind of the big one right here. This chest. So 150 to 200 Shayna shards, 80 to 100 King Macho shards, or a chance at pulling them. So that's the incentive to grind. That's a pretty nice one. I'd like to give myself a shot at one of those two. I think the second best female in the game and the best striker in the game right there. So that's pretty good. 2 more basic bags, a legendary Rhea Ripley strap, that chest right there, and then a random skill plate bag. War score, only top 3 get Rhea Ripley. 4 to 10 do get another one of those nightmare chests, so you know that's pretty cool. Then there's some premium bags, basic bags, and 5-star tokens. So those 10 spots will probably be fairly competitive for a shot at those, I would imagine. Faction contest. Looks like your normal stuff. There's complete a feud brawl, health pack, talent up any women's zombie, powerhouse, and then collect Rhea shards. That looks pretty standard. Bonus is pretty nice. Any modern era 50% gem damage powerhouse female strap. That's pretty cool. 3 Rhea Ripley basic bags. Some faction contest points, strap parts, 4 million more coin, so that looks pretty good. And then there's the zombie tour. So any Rhea Ripley, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, Undisputed Fiend, Rock, the People's Chomp, and Edge, Rated Z. And then on Sunday, Rhea Ripley, Recurring Nightmare, and Charlotte Flair, Unnatural Selection. 3 5-star Emerald tokens up in there, 5 of the premium bags and 18 of the basic bags. So we'll see what those are behind. And then another 1.2 million solo points. So it looks like a shade under 4 million solo points going to be or I'm sorry, 5 million solo points going to be available. Like I said, I'll do a breakdown on that tomorrow. And then that looks like there's the loot as you would expect. Backstage Pass. With the Backstage Pass in your hands, you can gain even more advantages this weekend. Enjoy daily free claims, including shards for Rhea Ripley, Recurring Nightmare, and solo contest points. Additionally, you can make use of shard offers for Daniel Bryan, the Planet Zombie, and the Rock, the People's Chomp to improve your zombie army. So hopefully this refers to the Backstage Pass we may or may not have, depending on the person, have already purchased. If this is a separate weekend Backstage Pass, I will probably not be thrilled. I guess it depends how many additional shards you can get for Rhea Ripley and stuff, but here's crossing your fingers that they don't try and sell a second Backstage Pass this week again. Last week's was really terrible, and it was, in my opinion, it was very terrible, and it wasn't even kind of worth the cost. So that covers that. Her art looks amazing. I like that they separated it, what rewards you can get for free and what you need to spend. That's cool. Everyone should know ahead of time. And it looks like a lot of her bags are going out, so hopefully she's got a decent drop right chance and we can snag her. She's a powerhouse. The card art looks phenomenal, so that's the good news. Let's go and check, see what we got for new offers today. Log in, log in. It logs me out a lot more now. Anyone else getting logged out more often on the portal? I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing. Just a comment. So there's Shayna loot. These are just your standard loot pulls for the Shayna loot. Nothing crazy there. I think we looked at this one yesterday. Yeah, it's $50 for 15 pulls and 10k faction points. Not a fan of that one. Yeah, we did look at these yesterday. This was still the best premium one. So yeah, it doesn't really look like anything new today. Don't forget to do your daily claim. We'll get that right here. And don't forget to do your daily reroll. I am too early today by almost an hour. So won't be able to do the daily reroll, but don't forget to do that there. And then I believe it's day 2 of the spend event, 20 hours left. If you want to get to the 25 million, or not, sorry. If you want to get to the 7 million for spending 25 bucks and the Lashley shards. All right, let's head over to the game and see what's going on in the game. You can see the pace there for both shards and MLC points. MLC points is like way, way ahead. I'm at like 320,000 today. I haven't done today's tours yet, but I'm like not even in the top 1,000. We still have a long way to go on the month, so MLC points are looking really good still. There is a new Powerhouse tour today. So we'll take a look at that in a minute, see if there's anything new in the store here. There's the Shayna loot again. I'd rather double dip on the portal. Here's some last chance Flash zombie faction deals. You know, we covered the loot. It wasn't that great. If you need to do these for your faction or you want to, do what you got to do. The loot's not amazing. The deals aren't particularly amazing. They're just there. This is regular pulls, so I don't think these count, actually. Zombies Unleashed. Let's see if those count, because if they don't count, that's worth knowing. I thought it was just the premium ones. Yeah, so those don't count? I don't think, or are they the same ones? They didn't say premium on them. Let's double check this, actually, because I don't want people to end up buying the wrong thing. Zombie Unleashed Premium Loot Coin. And they're the gold ones. Let's go back here. These are the gold ones, okay. Looks like they dropped the price way, way down on this one. These were like $4 a pop yesterday, I think. And now they're like a little bit under 3 with this one. So, okay, yeah, if you need to do your faction deal, this is a good one to do if you have to do it or your faction wants to max. But do keep in mind, the loot definitely isn't premium, right? This one is okay if you want to get some resources with it and one less pull. A little bit less faction points too, but you do get at least some resources out of it. So there's those two. That was there, I think, maybe yesterday. I don't know. Anyway, other than that, I don't believe there's anything new here either today, other than don't forget to do your pre-daily claim. And then we can see if there's any new loot today. Um, and then we can check out the tour. Yeah, that looks like it's it there. Here's the Queen of the Ring loot. 1.42% chance on the featured. It's pretty rare so far. That's actually pretty good as far as on the featured go. Some shards, but as far as featured go, that's not bad. The percentage is really low though, at 1.42%. But as far as featured go, this one isn't terrible at all. Most of the cards in here are all pretty rare. I don't see any like normal. I mean, like Becky's probably the most common one in there. So yeah, that's actually not too bad as far as featured, but the percentage is low, and there's 6 sets of shards, so do keep that in mind. Super rare at almost 10%. Shayna's in there, Asuka's in there, Trish. That's actually not bad either. Of course, then it's still 10%, but then you get Goldberg down here. Strowman's in there. Yeah, so that's actually not too bad on the super rare either. Rares almost 30%, like 28%. Not a lot there, but I wouldn't expect there to be, although there are Shayna shards in there as well. Commons, as I recall, the commons were pretty rough. A lot of shards. I mean, the shards are okay if you get some of these, but there's just a lot of commons and the shards, so I mean, the percentage isn't super high on featured, so I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. It's not, the super rare pool is pretty good for super rare. The featured pool is solid. It's not the best ever, but it's not the worst. Overall, I think this is an okay loot. If you're, and Shayna's probably the second best female in the game to me, so okay loot. There's been a lot worse ones to pull on. There's also been better. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. And let's take a look at the Powerhouse Tour real quick. I haven't even done it yet today. It looks like Zombie Rock is required. And then I think on the side node, I believe it's Austin 316. Someone was saying was the other one. I haven't got there yet, so you'll see when you get there. I think it started out as Zombie Charlotte, but they might have changed that. Zombie Rock, if you have him, he's okay. He does a stun thing. He's fine for tours. Nothing really crazy to say about him. I just generally will run him no MP trainer and this setup here. And I just don't put any extra stuff. Whoever you got for red destroys and then destroy more trap gems. I just run him that way. If you run out of reds, he doesn't do well. If you get reds, he does really well. But you shouldn't have trouble doing the tour if you have him. So yeah, I think that'll cover the news for today, guys. Tomorrow, expect a breakdown on the feud scoring and stuff, and maybe we'll do a little bit of feud prep during it. Other than that, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope you're ready to have an awesome weekend. And maybe do some feuding if that's your thing. If not, enjoy your weekend, and thanks for watching, guys. Good luck.